Well, what's up, everyone? I want to thank you guys for joining me today. This is Nelson, and I want to thank you guys also for watching these videos. I want to thank you guys for liking them. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, and also I want to thank you for also hitting the notification button because we want you guys to know when there's a new video comes out so that you can watch it, and whatever you learn from it, you can apply it to your life so that you yourself can grow and live that life of abundance. So today we want to talk about how can you embrace changes in your life? How can you embrace change? One of the things that held a lot of people back is fear. Fear is almost like one of the biggest enemy we have for most of us. And it comes in so many different forms. You're afraid to fail. You're afraid to succeed because people are going to talk about you. You're afraid to let your guard down because you feel they're going to get hurt again. There's so many different areas of fear that can hold you back in life. But one of the way that we can embrace these changes or overcome changes is to adapt a positive mindset. Because you see, a lot of times we afraid of things even before they happen. And 3, 4, 5 months down the road, or maybe a year, nothing happened. And you don't waste a whole year, 12 months that you have wasted that you can just enjoy life. But you're afraid that this is going to happen, that going to happen, and it did not happen. And most time it do happen because you see, like attract like. When you're afraid, you attract more things into your life. You attract the results of that fear into your life, into your life. A lot of times people will say, well, hey, it's bad luck. There's no bad luck. It's not bad luck. Whatever seed that you plant, what you sow is exactly what you're going to reap. So it's not bad luck. We can't blame bad luck in that. It's just the fact that we allow fear to be a part of our everyday life. You don't have to look too far to see the changes that is taking place in our lives. Community, whether it's construction, community where it's in the banking sector, there is so many places in our life, there's so many areas in our life that changes is taking place. As far as banking, we do banking different now. There was one time when you just have to go into the bank and do your banking, take care of your business, and if by Friday you haven't done that and the bank closed over the weekend, you have to wait until the next business day, which is Monday. There was a time when that's the way banking was. Today you can bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The building now, when you used to have those small communities, now they're just so big. I mean, if you don't know where you live or you don't have a landmark, you're going to find yourself riding around for a while. So things are changing, things are evolving, things are just getting bigger and better, and it's moving fast. But you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to allow fear to stop you from living your life because you're here to live and to progress and to enjoy life to the max. But one way you can adapt to this growth, to these changes that is taking place, is to renew your mind. You see, renew your mind is basically change the way you think, change the way you see things, change the way you look at yourself. When you was telling yourself all this, I can't, I don't know what I'm gonna do, or they're out to get all my money. Look at it from a positive perspective. For example, is this gonna make your life better? It is going to make things easier for you, like food, buying grocery today, when we used to have to go to the market, way back when, by Friday or Saturday, store closes. You got to wait Sunday. Church, you got to wait till Monday to get your stuff. Today, you don't even have to go to the store. You pay right at home. You make your list. You send out your list, and they bring it to your house. So you see, if you look at it from a positive perspective, you look at it from an area where you know it is benefiting you, you will see the good in it, and then you will not allow yourself to be consumed by that fear as far as someone is going to steal your money and they're going to, yes, there's people out there who do things, but we got to understand also, likes attract like. If you consistently think on the negative and the things that will happen, you got to understand you will attract these things into your life. It's the same thing with business. If you keep thinking that your business will fail, it will eventually fail. But if you keep thinking that Every day you are attracting new customers into your business because you're doing what is right. You're doing what they like. You are sending out that positive and loving vibes, and it will attract those who love, who have that same vibes. And next thing you know, you have a collaboration and it keep growing. So to for you to really overcome fear, you must renew your mind. You must change the way you're thinking. For you to embrace the changes, you must change the way you're thinking. Because if you don't change the way you think, changes is going to take place regardless. You cannot stop it. We can't stop changes from taking place. There are going to be different ways the aircraft are flying. There are going to be different ways of cooking food. There are going to be so many different ways of doing things. Communication, it's going to keep changing until you make a transition from this earth. But with the mindset, with this positive mindset, with this renewed mind, you'll find yourself being able to adapt to all the things that you have to do, or things that you must that you are involved in, whether it's business, whether it's personal or at home. You'll be able to adapt to these different things that is happening around you, whether it's in the business, as far as buildings, and whether it's in the banking sector. It doesn't matter what it is, you'll find yourself being able to adapt. You're going with the flow. You go with the flow in a positive way, and you begin to enjoy your life. You continue to enjoy your life and live your life in peace and in love and in harmony. And you will not allow fear to be that driving force in your life, saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. Everybody's out to get me. I don't know why they won't leave it the way it is. But you know what? It will continue to evolve. And if you're not ready, if your mind is not being renewed, if you don't change the way you see things, if you don't change the way you see yourself capable, powerful, willing, and you know in your heart that you can, if you don't change those negative things about yourself, but I can, everyone is out to get me and all that, and go back to the I can. If you don't change that to I can, you'll find yourself in a place where you're hitting a brick wall, or you're going to get run over, because changes is going to take place. So this is Nelson. I love you guys. Until next time, remember, greatness is in you, and no one can stop you but you yourself. Love you. Peace, and we out.